If you can hear this, then you're watching Jelloetta. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, right? I almost said Happy Tuesday for some reason. Happy Thursday! I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. I know Meringue was in charge last night, so I'm I would say picking up where they left off, but I've left that campaign completely to them, so it's all me. I'm sure they mentioned we went to a Mariners game on Tuesday. That was a great game. I had a great time, chat. I'm still riding the high from that win, because winning 8-3 is already pretty great, but winning 5 runs in 1 inning, and then immediately losing your lead by 3 runs because the other team gains 3 runs at the top of the next inning, but then at the bottom of that same inning, gaining 3 more runs on top of that, just to really prove the point. That felt really good. Anyways, I think we'll do some Knockout Tour to start. If enough people hop in, then maybe we'll do a lobby later. We'll see what happens. Now let's see, where's the... Yep, there it is. We'll go with Biker Yoshi to start, I think. I like this trick. I like this vehicle, though. Alright. Yep, today is the vaunted bonus stream that I mentioned a little while ago. I have another one coming up this upcoming Tuesday when I'll be playing Mecha Chameleon again. Gonna bring some more friends over. Maybe the same group, but looking for some new folks too. Have sent invites out, so just waiting to see what happens. But yeah, otherwise it's just, it's Mario Kart today. I thought about playing Donkey Kong, but I thought, I think for the time being, I'd rather do a non-campaign game, because Meringue was on a campaign game yesterday. The plan is to stream on Sunday, however, since there's a holiday coming up, there's a non-zero chance that may not happen, because people may be, recovering, so I'll let you all know. If not, this will hopefully make up for it. And away we go. It's such a weird looking texture to me, I don't know why. Like where that cliff area is, I haven't figured out that texture. Boop, bop, boop, bang. I love that you can strike multiple emotes in this game. I think every racing game needed to introduce that sooner. I think that was a great addition. Also, I just realized I've missed the item boxes both times now. What are the odds? There we go. Now I've got an item. I'm just gonna go this way because I don't really... Oh, okay. Multi-mush, that works. It gets us where we need to be, for the most part. Well, I say that, but I'm... Let's see, I gotta be 20th or better. Right now I'm hanging around 12. That's not... Oh, 8th! Alright, that's not bad. I just realized I'm covering up the... covering up the placements again. I'll fix that after this race. Oh, that's unfortunate. This race may be very short, depending on whether I can recover in time. Can I have a cool item, please? That works. Alright, that gets us through the first arm at least. Oh. Okay, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to get thwomped. I don't want to get thwomped by Toad's factory, please. Ooh, careful. Okay, I did get both of them. Nice. Oh, mushroom is better than nothing. Golden mushroom is much better than nothing. Even makes up for my slightly suboptimal turning there. Well, getting green shell doesn't help, though. We're kind of struggling, but we're not out of it yet. Okay, we might be out of it now. Okay, well, hopefully this helps. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, that helps. Now let's really push the advantage. Sometimes you just gotta, sometimes you just gotta collide. You just gotta smack into something. That's just how it works sometimes. This is not applicable to real life, just Mario Kart specifically. Maybe certain other types of arcade racing games. But I would not recommend making this, oh, that's weird, just straight up missed. Oh. Whoa! Oh, okay, what is Kamek doing? We are a bitty butt. Alright, cool. I think we're gonna make it through this one, okay? We lost a few placements, but that's alright. We're just trying to stay in the race until the final part. You know? Moo Meadows! Moo Meadows, my beloved. I think I'm gonna be cutting a lot of shortcuts right now, so let's toss the feather. Okay. Don't really need that, but that's okay. Hey, Duskville. You're the first person in chat today. How you doing? It's kind of funny. It is a little surprising. Well, here's the thing. You're the first person to say anything. I always keep talking when I'm on Twitch and chat is dead silent because I feel like there might be somebody who's, you know, there might still be somebody who's watching, and if I go dead silent, it might just feel kind of weird. But on the other hand, it does occasionally feel a little bit like I'm just talking to myself. So I was like, oh, hey, somebody's here. Hi. Because, you know how it is, right? When you're talking to yourself and playing a video game, it can feel a little odd. Like, not necessarily like, oh, I'm so sad there's nobody here. It's more just like, it feels strange to be talking to myself in a vacuum. Like, if you do this out in public, you know, if you just start talking to yourself while playing Mario Kart on the train or something, you might get one or two weird looks. But that's why we always do this in cordoned off areas. Art. Yeah, I know you mentioned that project is going to continue, not for the rest of the month per se, but for a chunk of the month. Oh, we got a swoop. We've unlocked the bat. Here, do some line art. I auto-corrected that to line art. I know it said linear, but I assumed you meant line art, so I was just like, okay, we're going to go with linear. Or line art, not linear. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think maybe my schedule might have thrown a few people off, but this was kind of the only time I had available this week, I think. It's kind of a crazy week. There's a lot of moving parts. I'm still... Oh, no! I needed that. Oh, well. At least I got one of these. Whew. Heaven knows I could use an item right now. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's this portion. Oh yeah? Which one are you doing for yourself? Well, okay. I could guess, but I'll let you tell me. Oh wait, really? I wasn't in the top 8? Oh, okay. Oh, Eternatus. Yeah, that's a tough one. Alright, well since I've been covering up the placing this entire time, I'm gonna move myself over real quick. There we go. You won't forget the back legs. Listen, the thing has so many moving parts and details on it, I think it's kind of impressive if anyone puts, like, I think it's impressive you remembered any of the legs. Because I don't think I could even tell you, like, how many digits it has by sight. So I got knocked out in the 8th place. Well, that's okay. It could have been worse. I just got an email, not an email, a notification from my ISP. And I think the fact that they use the, like, official account maintenance app to push advertising for movies is a little bit obnoxious. Like, no, I don't think I'm gonna see that movie, but thanks for telling me. But couldn't you have just emailed me? This time you have an Eternatus on Pokemon Go. That's true. You do have more immediate available references. Okay, we're up. Got a few bots, but not a ton. At least I don't think so. Alright, Biker Yoshi, let's go. Let's go, she. When they had that commercial for Yoshi's Woolly World? It's a double Yoshi explosion. It's like, what does that mean? What does that mean, Nintendo? Oh, hey, Luma. Today your record was broken. Sleeping is good for you, though, and since you've been feeling a little queasy, I hope you're feeling a little better and that the extra sleep did you some good. I'd much rather you sleep than, you know, watch somebody play video games on the internet. I knew I wasn't going to get that middle item box, so one is better than none, you know? I don't know if I hit anybody with that, but it's okay. Oh, I got hit. Oh, I just realized I don't have any coins. A Yoshi party? Alright, hang on. There you go. Whoa! I think I'm about to be last. Darn, I really wanted that item. Oh no, I'm just getting pummeled. Okay. Well, I don't know if this will help a lot, but it's something. Oh gosh, if I make it, yep, just skating by. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, no need to shout. Just focus on feeling better. I missed the item block again. Ugh, I'm having some terrible luck with obtaining items. Oh, a car. Oh, a camel. Oh, tailgating. Don't do this in real life. Ooh, that was so close. You know what? We'll cut through here. I don't think it helped at all, actually. But maybe this will. I knew that would happen. I knew I was immediately going to get hit with a red shell. Did not expect that, though. $19th. Oh, wow. I've really fallen all the way back, huh? $11th. 13th. 14th. Okay, we're alive. Barely. That would indeed be quite the thing. Like, it's that person I know! Just do the SpongeBob victory screech. Oh, I've got the shock, chat. They gave me the lightning bolt. I have so much potential to be unethical with this thing. What? Why is the blue shell targeting? Oh, okay. I must have been lag or something. I feel like holding on to the shock is probably the play for now. Like, I don't want to be too greedy, but I also don't want to use it right away, you know? Because we're only at the halfway point in the race. I wish I could have some coins, though. I would like some more coins. I would also like to not get hit by a car. Uh-oh. 15th? Yeah, we'll go with now. That seemed like the time for it, you know? Oh no, I just bungled the turn. I just lost the entire race, chat. I bungled the turn. Oh, okay, I'm alive. I was doing so well with that item lead, and then I suddenly just, like, absolutely walked off the side of the road. That was scary. of bombs on... I feel like... like the number of explosives on this street is definitely a violation of some transportation laws somewhere. You know? What? What hit me? Somebody else must have hit a bomb and I didn't even notice it until it was, you know, exploding me. I guess another mushroom can't hurt. Oh. This Toad and I are like duking it out for position here. Well played. Woof! Okay, well, I didn't... I'm sorry, why is the truck doing that? I might have lost this one, chat. I don't think I'm gonna be able to... Oh, wait! Ah. Oh well. I tried. There wasn't much of an opportunity to get ahead on that one, so I just kind of got stuck. That's, I think, 2 races in a row now that I haven't made it into the top 8. So I guess that's the score to beat right now. Trying to make it higher than the top 8. It is unreasonably fun to do donuts in this game. Ow. Oh, I would like to... Okay, well, I didn't quite get that jump right, so it's fine. Looks like the race starts in about 10 seconds. Okay. I do like how the feather gives you a mid-air jump. It would be cool if you could time that for some of these, like, tricks, you know? That'd be kind of fun. Oh, there's the drive-thru. I don't think we're going to be able to get drive-thru food before the race starts, though. We got a lot of bots in this game. Okay, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost half. Well, hopefully I can beat the bots. Who stole my drive-thru? I gotta save with one of them? What do you mean? You stole my mushroom! Hey, I needed that! Oh well. Cut that corner a little too tight. What? I didn't see that coming. Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the bots. I was like, I don't remember the bots ever doing anything for me. What are you talking about? Yes, I do remember saving myself with a feather. That was still one of my more exciting Mario Kart moments. I had a lot of coins at one point, but I have managed to get hit a lot. I think I got one more person before I shrank back down. Nice. It's all good. I just had to like get that clarification because I wasn't positive where you were going for a moment there. Okay. The Goomba wasn't even trying to reach me, and I ran into it. unfortunate. 11th, huh? I seem to be struggling to break away from the pack today. So I guess the robots are pretty aggressive. Oh, well, at least they hit me right before I reached this thing. So, you know, the timing could be a lot worse. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Some matches are harder than others. You aren't whistling Dixie. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Not what I wanted. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, I can't break in time. If you get a speed boost item in this game, you're like pretty much committed to it at that point. Whew, I think yeah, I was dead last. Okay, I barely made it, but I still made it. I was like, oh no, I don't want to be here, but I didn't have a speed boost item to get myself out of it. There we go. I was hoping he'd use that super horn rather than my tailgating. Yeah, they really do. Ah! Okay, well that was funny though. Oh, come, weird, really? Okay then. You say so. Sort of disagree with the assessment on that one, but you know. Ah. Come on. We're getting pretty close to the final stretch here. Alright, that's it. We're gonna just shell our way to victory. There we go. Okay. That's unfortunate. I was trying to get away from them and didn't quite pull it off. Woof! You know, the gold shell goes right down the center of the track, so you'd think it would be a pretty easy item to dodge, and yet I have consistently struggled. Where did that bus come from? Well, I have a feather. I guess I'll hold on to it for now, just in case it saves me. Or allows me to do something cool. Okay. Well, I was a little late with the deployment there, so never mind. Yeah, seriously though, right? Like, it's not even a tracking item, but it sure feels like it sometimes. Alright, triple greens. Not great for offense, but a decent defense. Or, you know, good for dissuading would-be tailgaters. Oh, really? That's all I get? I don't feel like I'm far enough ahead to justify giving me a single grain shell. At least I hit somebody. Alright, and now comes the turns that literally everybody always falls over. I have yet to see anybody pull the... Okay, well that's just weird. Oh, that is the worst possible time for that! No! I was counting on that! Well, my race is over, chat. Waited right until it would absolutely kill a bunch of people. Smart play! Unfortunately, it means I'm done. I don't know, Luma. I gotta be honest, I don't think the gold shell contributes that much to the game overall. I think it's one of the weirder item additions, and I don't think it was a strictly necessary one. This course, I always struggle on, because the turns are really tight, the items are not placed in a very, like, beneficial spot, and if somebody has an item that can stomp everybody, You're basically already guaranteed to die. Like, you're not coming back from that. Yeah. This is probably my least favorite track in the game. I just don't like it very much. I don't find the turns particularly exciting to use. Yeah, it's definitely an item that exists, but that's about all it does. I wonder how many bots got in ahead of me on that last one. We have fewer bots this time, though, so that's cool. I think the idea might be that you can follow the gold shell to get coins for yourself, but in practice it never works that way because hanging out near the center of the track is really like holding a giant banner above your head that says, "Please shoot me immediately." Like, please take whatever item you have and heave it at my head as fast as possible. That's what riding in the middle of the lane usually feels like. Just an invitation for somebody to do something unethical to you. That was weird driving, but you still got the drive-thru before I did. Is that Baby Peach? Couldn't quite tell, actually. Okay. Somebody had a bomb, I guess. Somebody had another bomb. Could I stop getting hit by other people's garbage? Oh my gosh. That was awful. Everything about that went as terrible as it could have. Apparently, it's just a big violence streak ahead of me. Everyone's getting clobbered. I'm not even the only one. Did you just steal my... Okay, well, that was the worst possible time for a golden shell to get stolen. It's like, oh, you think you're off-roading? Psych! That was awful timing. I guess that makes sense. Oh, I didn't mean to use both of them. Oh well. I think I'll keep left. Oh, I got triple sushi. And I got knocked out by three grain shells. Oops. Game! Come on, let me use a speed boost without immediately dying. Just once, please. Sheesh! Did somebody turn the item speed up to frantic? This feels much more violent than the previous race did. In terms of number of things constantly smashing into me. I wonder if that's because there's fewer bots. How funny would that be? Alright. Oh, I missed the item. I really needed that. Darn. Not having items in Knockout 2 are scary. Okay, well, yeah, I guess I kind of expected that. Ow. I guess I could work with that. Let's hope this does something. They nerfed the bullet bill pretty hard from previous games. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this thing in 5th place, but okay. Guess that works. Well, I almost never use this, so let's just get rid of it. Okay, I'm a cow now. You know, like one does. I kind of understand how the bullet bill not knocking other racers off course might have felt like a necessary adjustment. You know what? Well played. I didn't even mean to tailgate, and I still got tailgate stomped. They nerfed some items, but they really did beef up some of the others. There we go. I'm back ahead of the Peepa that curb stomped me a little earlier. That's cool. Okay. I really still don't understand the point of that item. But we're safe, so, you know. Alright, now we gotta try to beat top 8 or better, which so far we've kind of struggled with. Okay, boo, a single mushroom is not going to help me. Not when I'm in last place. I need something with a little more oomph. Yeah, like that. Oh my gosh, what hit me? I mean, I could see it was a green shell, but I don't even know what angle that came in from. Out of my way! Uh-oh. Ah! Wasn't really aiming for first place, but we'll go with it. I'm gonna hold on to this, though. Ow. Wait, what? Okay. That felt like the time to use it. I could tell I was about to be passed by a crowd, so I was like, okay, better to start slowing some players down. Ooh. Alright, we're entering the final stretch. I've got all these shells. I'm just gonna hold on to them. Well, maybe not. Oh, darn. Alright, well, I'm in the top 8 now. Ow. Oh yeah, no, the boomerang is worthless. I wish Nintendo would stop using it, but they keep including it in the game for some reason. I don't understand why. It is far and away the least useful thing you can pick up. All those mushrooms, and I'm still 8th. The triple mush is not helping, Nintendo! Give me something better! Ow. I think I'm gonna spend this whole race in last. That's unfortunate. Because I can't use all these mushrooms! Enough with the mushrooms! Oh my gosh. I'm going to scream. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I have no idea how I got 4th. Like, I have straight up no idea how that happened. But okay. What? Well, we're at our personal best for the day so far, but I am legitimately shocked that that worked. I don't know what happened. Alright, well, I got 4th. Still, 4th is better than where I was earlier. Because where I was earlier was, you know, 8th. So making it to the final counts for something, I think. Phew! That's our best race so far. Not a bad Not a bad improvement from previous. Wait, hold on. I just noticed Yoshi's wearing a suit, because I was like, how come he has his name printed on his tail? He doesn't, it's on the suit that he's wearing. Okay, that was fun. That's fun. Nice! Oh, wait, hold on. I want to know what's in this pipe, too. That's fun. Alright, looks like we got just 2 bots. So the bot count is down. I heard somebody say this game is dead, and I was like, that seems like a bit of a stretch. Speaking of video games, did y'all hear that starting, I guess, next year, PlayStation has decided they're just not making physical video games anymore? That's sure the choice of all time. Oh, hey, it's King Boo in a jaunty hat. I already didn't own a PlayStation, but now I guess I have further incentive not to. I'm not buying a console where I can't have physical access to any of my paid-for items, you know? I'm not doing that. That's just one of those decisions that is very obviously, like, anti-consumer, and I'm not a big fan. Wow, look at all the penguins. Ow. Wow, I actually hit Bowser with a banana peel. That's wild. What? Ow. One thing I haven't quite figured out in this game is how do I put, what was I saying? I have not figured out in this game yet how they calculate knockback, because sometimes I'll see somebody who's in knockback and they'll still jump ahead of me. I'm like, how do they do that? Over 300 gigabytes? That is pretty extensive. I guess maybe this sounds weird, but I feel like if you can't pack your video game into 20 gigs or less, you have done something wrong. There's something wrong with your game design. Like 300? What are you doing? Why is it so big? Why is it larger than an entire operating system? And how is a game that size even supposed to be accurately or reasonably loaded? Like, once you have files that size, systems do start to, like, struggle with moving them. And to be fair, I understand that it's really a series of files, you know, that are unpacked. But it's still pretty hefty. Like, that is still a not insignificant amount of strain to put on a machine. I know people with Windows laptops that have hard drives that are that couldn't fit the game. Well, that's unfortunate. I was doing well, and now I'm getting kicked out of this race completely. Yeah, I got completely bodied there. There was nothing I could do. Yeah, optimization does seem to be a dying art. Well, it also doesn't help that, you know, with the whole insistence from publishers that people use AI for stuff, it's like, you know, AI is not efficient, so it's not helping you with that file size problem. I got totally bodied on that final turn. Like, I was set up okay, but then I accidentally used one mushroom too fast, got crushed, and it was immediately over. There was nothing I could do. we can ride this cable, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I feel like a game should be able to fit within 20 gigs or less. 300 gigs is not only a crazy amount of strain to put on people's ISPs and on people's devices, but like the fact that it's exclusively digital, like, I don't know. This smells like something, and I don't like it. It smells bad, feels bad. Like video games getting bigger over time, yeah, that makes sense. But it feels like with the amount of resources that are poured into tech, there's just not as much respect for the technology as there used to be. The developers behind games don't seem to respect the hardware they're working with. And I find that kind of depressing, if I'm honest. I don't understand why we have to intentionally price out and keep out people who, may not be able to upgrade to the latest and greatest thing. It's one thing to make a game console exclusive. I mean, I'm playing a console exclusive on a newer generation right now, and it is a pricier game, so I recognize there may be some, maybe some innate hypocrisy in a statement like that. But I still think there's a difference between Mario Kart World retailing at $80 and being available as a physical cartridge or a download, and the download's maybe 20 gigs, I don't actually know the file size of this game, versus 300 gigs, $80, digital only, and you have to download it onto a physical hard drive, and if you don't have a physical hard drive, you have to go out and buy one, because that's the only way the game is supported. Like, that feels like too much. I'm not a fan. In an ideal world, video games would be a more accessible medium, and I think the fact that some of the biggest companies are so committed to making it as inaccessible as possible is really quite sad. This is one of those things that you want to unify people, and I feel like it has a harder time doing that when there's such a high barrier for entry, and they keep raising that bar, Oh, there's fish on the road. That's awkward. And to be fair, there are definitely places where it is still about the craft. I'd even argue that some place, like, I'm not trying to say that, every developer who's worked on a bloated game is bad, because there are talented developers in all kinds of places. Okay, that was just me being bad right there. But that was kind of funny. This is not a critique of the creatives. It continues to be a critique of the people who make these high-level, business decisions that are very much obviously designed to, price out the customers that they just don't care about. I find that very, very sad. We all laughed when there were games that weren't particularly well optimized, because it'd be like, oh, that's just Bethesda being Bethesda, right? But I think when that became an acceptable standard, we started having problems in terms of just optimization and in terms of expecting better from a finished product. I'm not saying gaming peaked during the Wii era, because obviously there was tons of shovelware on that thing. But at least when you bought the game, you got the whole thing, and it fit on a disc, and you could rely on that disc to keep playing. That was nice. That was nice. This is probably why I'm still nostalgic about Mario Party 3. 12th or better, and I'm 14th. This is bad. These are all in my way. Do you mind? Now, pardon me, White Yoshi. I gotta zoom ahead of you. I missed the item again. I keep missing the item boxes. I keep your finger. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Kansas having such a good time. Oh, mushroom. Alright. guess that doesn't leave much room for doubt. Okay, that was me playing badly. I knew what I was doing was a bad idea. Okay, that didn't make any sense, though. That made no sense at all, actually. Wow, that was cutting it close, don't you think? I don't know a lot of German. I know a little bit of Japanese, I know a little bit of Spanish. But I only really know, like, a few words in German. Well, that's one way to get... That's one way to recover, I suppose. Wow, thanks, Bullet Bill. I appreciate you dropping me off in traffic. Ah! I'm getting hit by so much stuff. And I missed the item again. How does this keep happening to me? And how come that guy got hit by a car and is still way ahead of me? How did that happen? Explain. Explain, Mario Kart. I want an explanation. Okay, well, that's fair. Oh, okay. I have no idea how any of that just played out, but it's fine. Maybe this time I'll get... There we go. Now I got the double items. Yay! Can I have something good? Yeah, I guess that's good. Six is... Oh my gosh, I missed the item box again! How do I keep losing the competition to get items with every single racer? This keeps happening to me. I have to stay on the road because I have no items. Oh, it's going to be close, chat. It's going to be really close. I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh my gosh, I made it! I have no idea how. Like, straight up, literally no idea how I survived that. Wow, that was scary. Okay. Oh, a bomb, huh? Oh, a bomb. I don't think that hit anybody, but, you know, at least I threw it? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I'm in 7th. Oh, I'm in 8th. I'm doing bad. I'm racing badly. That's a barrel. Okay. Wow, everyone got shocked. Except for, like, the last 2 people. That's wild. Hey, I guess we'll go with the advantage that we currently have. Behold, chat, my green shell. Okay, yeah, there's people behind me. That doesn't surprise me. Alright, well. Just gotta aim for first now. Whoa, whoa! Okay, well, we might be finishing in 3rd. Why are you getting a star? Why are you getting a star? Hey, that doesn't seem fair. Okay, well. I didn't get any good items, so that was kind of rough. But hey, 4th place is still not bad. We'll take it, you know? Phew! I would like to beat 4th. 4th is now the place to beat for us. Let's see if we can ever get to that point. Let's see. I don't need thatty. I don't need thatty. I don't need thatty. Yep, I don't need any of that. Bum, 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 bum. Yoshi, you shouldn't be falling asleep at the wheel. This is gameplay. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I just noticed I'm still pro Yoshi. Pro sheep. Bada bing, bada zoom. At least I got an item to start. That's nice. Okay. I don't have any idea how that worked, but I'm not complaining about it. I do expect to be passed up momentarily, but hey. Now I'm Tourist Yoshi. Or Touring Yoshi, sorry. I'm trying to remember the name of all the options here. Uh-oh. Well, that was short-lived. Got my item intercepted again. Ah! That's a rocky ridge. Whoa! Nice throw with that boomerang. One, two, three, four. Oh, that's weird. I really thought you were going to get the item there. I'm not complaining that I got one. I'm just surprised. So far, so good. Oh yeah, we gotta get through this scary dive area where you really want to just try to avoid getting hit at all. Just notice there's 3 Yoshis. Oh! Okay. Whew! Ah, we survived the first lap. That's cool. Huh. I didn't realize we both had a super horn. That's kind of funny, actually. How did you get the item block even while exploding? I guess that makes sense. It's not like you would necessarily be interrupted. I'm just gonna throw that ahead and see if I hit anybody. I did. Alright. Oh, hey, it's Boom Boom. Hi, Boom Boom. Please go the other way. Alright, so that thing, because I don't want it. It hit the guy in, like, 7th place. Did that look like a 1st place? Blue shell to you, chat? It didn't look like that to me. Oh. Yay! Alright, got the item. We're still alive. We haven't died yet. Okay, now we've died. You're trying to knock me off course for my item. I need that. Okay, well that's from the item, so maybe I didn't need it as badly as I thought. I'm sorry, did you really give me a single mushroom on the final stretch? Why? What makes you think that's good item balancing? I was in 10th. I wasn't doing well at all. Okay, sure. Thing is, the star doesn't even give you any speed boosts anymore. Like, I don't feel like you get any faster when you have the star. They nerfed the heck out of it. The Mega Mushroom is great, but the star is close to useless now. Which is a weird thing to say. Okay, well, I got greedy there. That's my own fault. Ow. Woo. Okay. Oh, that's me being bad. I took my eyes off the road. Oh, okay. Why are you giving me a single red shell? How is that a good item, Nintendo? I'm in 8th place. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Ugh, item RNG, my beloved. Give me something I can use. Can I have a bullet bill? Because I don't want to do these tries, actually. I would like the game to thrive for me. Alright, fine. Yeah, nothing about that should have worked, but okay. That was awful driving. I don't want anybody to see what I just did. But unfortunately, I'm live streaming it, so everyone saw it. Oh, that was terrible. Far and away some of the worst driving I've done in this game. I'm in 9th, I need to be in 8th, and we're coming up on the final turn. And my items are more mushrooms. Alright, I'm in 10th now, so that's a problem. I guess that works. As far as of ways of getting ahead, that functions, right, chat? Oh, I'm being transformed. Behold, chat! I'm a Bidybud. Wearing a cute little crown, so honestly it's kind of cute. I feel like the crown actually looks better on the Bidybud than it does on Yoshi. Not a lot going on here in terms of items. I know I got folks on my tail, but there's no way I'm actually far ahead, so the question is just, when are they all going to charge ahead of me and blow me up? Alright. Hang in there, Jello. I knew there was nothing I could do about that. Shoot! Ugh. Item block wasn't moving fast enough. Did I make it? Did I do it? Victory! Woohoo! Oh, that's good. First place. And it only took an hour, chat. First place knocked out too. Woo! Oh, that feels good. Oh, man. It's always fun when you get first on that, because, like, you're never sure if you're going to, but if you have a good start, like, going into the... If you have a good start going into the final stretch, like, you're already near the lead of the pack, I feel like it's easier to keep it, just because it feels like the items mellow out quite a bit. I don't know if that's strictly true, but it feels true. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. There we go. Oh, you want me to stretch? Alright, I can stretch. All the sound effects. Three, two, one, go! Alright, chat, I'm ready for your hot takes. What's the ugliest Mario Kart game? I've heard a lot of people say it's Mario Kart Wii. I don't personally think so. I mean, the bloom effect on Mario Kart Wii is a bit much. I will openly admit that. But I don't know if I'd say that makes the game the ugliest one. Because you've got courses like Rainbow Treeway. Or Rainbow Treeway? Maple Treeway. I don't know why I said rainbow. That is incorrect. Oh. I'm not sure. I didn't actually see what hit me, but something must have. My hot take is that the ugliest Mario Kart game is Double Dash. I don't like the bloom effect on Wii. I don't think it does the game any favors, but otherwise, I just think Double Dash. I mean, none of the games are heinous, to be clear. I'm not looking for like a this is the worst looking game of all time kind of thing. It's more of a just, you know, in terms of overall presentation, I think Double Dash was the least attractive looking of the Mario Kart games. Oh, fourth is not a bad place to start. Let's see if we can keep it up. Excuse me, Toadette. Nabbit is leading the pack. That makes sense. Nabbit's known for being a speedy get fella. Just got hit by a bus. Well, that's unfortunate. Ah! You can dodge that with a well-placed mushroom, but I don't think the fast food can save you. Oh my gosh! There we go. Whoa! I don't know if I'll be able to salvage this, chat. I got hit really hard. Okay, I guess we're just cutting across the grass. I don't think I've ever seen Bullet Bill be that aggressive about it. I also don't know if it'll be good enough to save me, because I got flattened immediately after, but we can try it. Ah! It's gonna be close. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, just barely. I was literally the last one in. Okay, then. Well, that one had a lot of highs and lows. Let's see if we can't improve on our performance. Ah, that's unfortunate. 12th or newer, and I'm hanging out at the back of the pack. Well, it's now or never. Step in the right direction. Whew. Okay. Ah. I was feeling really good and confident about that, and then I immediately got pummeled on. Oopsies. I mean, really, there wasn't anything I can do about that. It's a lightning bolt. You can't really get away from it. Remember when the lightning bolt, like, did weird things to the music in the game? I think they got rid of that. Okay. I feel like right now I'm struggling just to stay away from the very back of the pack. Nintendo, that was the worst item you could have possibly given me for that position. Why did you do that? Yeah, there was nothing I could have done about that. Oh well. Hey, you need to be in 12th, you're in 15th. Here's a fire flower. This will solve none of your problems. Just goes to show you, sometimes it's RNG. But that's part of the fun, right? Scratches that test your luck part of the brain that every human being has. And every Meloetta. Probably just most sapient creatures, if we're honest. That was a cool trick. Are these banana chips? Yep, they're banana chips. I don't like banana chips in real life, actually. I don't know. I find them kind of dry and unpleasant, if I'm honest with you all. Hey, look. Patooies. I know what you're all saying. I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm not going to accidentally hit a Patooie with my items or my car. I don't know why he gives him such a hostile glare at the beginning of the race. It's funny. Alright. There's going to be a bunch of folks aiming for an item and a bunch of folks aiming for drive-thru. I wanted an item, but I didn't get it. I didn't get anything. I didn't get the drive-thru or the item. How unfortunate. I did get hit, though. That's too bad. That's okay. There's another item block right up ahead. We'll try for this one. Okay. Look at this. I'm on top of these people, and I still can't hit them with a star. They nerfed the heck out of that item. I remember when the star was such a cool thing to get, and now it's like, oh, a star. Like, that's really how I feel when I get one now. Which is just kind of sad, if I'm honest. Like, why'd you do the star so dirty? Okay, this feels weird, but we'll take it. Ooh, that's a bullet bill. Okay, that's useless. We should still be fine for this lap, chat. There we go. Good, good, good. Less good. We're gonna avoid being greedy for that double item and just go for this instead. The hammer is something I don't feel like I've ever learned to use. Like, I know conceptually it does something, I just don't really know what, you know? If that makes any sense. Big Donkey Kong. Regular size Donkey Kong. Scuba Yoshi. Well, not really. It's not what a scuba outfit. That's not what scuba gear really looks like, but you know. Swimming Yoshi, I got my item intercepted again! This keeps happening to me! No! I was trying not to run into him and I ran into him anyway. Alright, well we might be out for this one. Unless I have some incredible luck all of a sudden. Which has historically been kind of hit and miss. Alright, we made it through that one. Hi, Birdo. Hey, is Toadette playable in this game? I haven't noticed yet. I am a mole, and my name is Monty. Monty Mole. Oh, that would explain all the moles on the ground. Ah, come on! Just got tripped up and slipped up by a penguin. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I already know I'm not gonna be able to get that. Like, being in the middle of the pack in this game is never ideal, but what you really don't want is to get hit by the one person in dead last who has some kind of death item, because they're not gonna make it either, but they don't care anymore. They just want to make sure that you die. And that is, honestly, my... Okay! What? I don't think I've ever been lightning into... I don't think I've ever been shocked into star comboed before. That was a brand new experience for me, Chad. Never seen, heard, done, thought, considered the possibility of. That was just wild. Like, you've been shocked, but here's a star immediately afterward. Like, oh, okay. Thank you, I think? Fighting for my life here. I knew I wouldn't get an item. Darn it. Ugh. Mario and I were... Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know if I can come back from this one. But we've still got about a third of the race left to go, so... Oh, well, okay, never mind. This'll help. Maybe not a lot, but it will help. Okay. Hold off that first turn. Whew! We made it all the way through and we... Okay. Okay. Close enough. Sheesh! That was terrifying. I'm just gonna go with this, I think. I'm just gonna throw this immediately because I have no use for it. Whoa! Be fourth or ow, be fourth or better, huh? Well, right now I'm in last, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, this might help. A number of times the golden mushroom has just suddenly clutched it out for me. Okay, we're in the finals. We've been hit by a red shell. We've been passed up by 2 people. I didn't think I'd hit him, but it was worth a try. I got hit by the acorn. Okay, well, I'm finishing this race in 4th. But hey, at least we made it to the final. That counts for something. Alright. Alright. I think now's a good time for me to take my first break, chat. So I'm gonna tackle that real quick. I'll be back with you in a few, alright? Hang tight. And we're back. Hi, Shiny. Oh, it's smooth jazz. Okay, so we're getting the smooth jazz version of Waluigi Pinball. You're listening. You're listening to 90.3 FM. Smooth mushroom jazz. I have a concussion now. No, I have I have a hi, Shiny. I have a shrimp and chicken rice thing. Hold on. I know what it's called. I'm blanking on what it's called for some reason. What is it? What is it called? Oh, it's just a chicken and shrimp and rice dish. They didn't give it an official name. So I guess I'm just gonna eat it like this real quick. Do 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 do. This is smells good, so that's good. I hope y'all don't mind if I chow for a minute. I was gonna try to eat a little more during the break, but this took 5.5 minutes to warm up. So I'm just kind of getting caught up, if you will. Yep, that's hot. Does that little dinosaur emote have a name? Like, its own name? I feel like it does, but I don't remember. Check out my sticker collection, everybody. It's kind of weird that it says I just unlocked this one, because I've definitely been using it for a while. Dino Dance? But does the dinosaur itself have a name? I'm gonna be honest with you all, I initially thought for some reason that said Miku. It's me, Nabbit. It does say Milky, yeah, but I really didn't think it said that at first. I guess it's time to put on a new sticker. How about... Nope. Just waited. So this is the one we have, huh? There we go. We'll put on Birdo's sticker. Actually, maybe it's time for a new character. Okay, well, not Swoop. I wasn't planning on playing a Swoop. I was thinking of maybe switching to Birdo. Is battle mode good in this game? I haven't really tried it yet. Did I already check out the new KO tours? There are new ones? I didn't know. I didn't know there were new KO tours, but I've been playing Knockout Tour this entire time up until right about a few minutes ago when I started chowing down. What's different about them? They added Drill and Boomerang. Huh. Well, I'm playing online, so presumably the game's been updated, so... I might have played one of them without noticing. I'm feeling Birdo. I think I'm gonna play as Birdo this time. The rubber banding, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Speed, acceleration. Yeah, this is fine. I may have to finish this food after this race. It's still kind of hot. Alright, Moon Rally. Let's do this. Three, two, one. I think it's funny that Yoshi and Birdo both share Kazumi Totaka as their voice actor. Birdo has such expressive emotes. You know, back when I used to play Mario Party 7, one of the people I played with like a lot was always playing as Birdo. And many years later, I found out that individual was transgender, and I was like, oh, suddenly it makes sense. And then I thought about the fact that I've played Yoshi for forever, and I don't have a set gender, and I was like, and suddenly things make sense. It all comes together, chat. The rubber banding was on 150cc, no matter. Oh, the CPU took the lead? Oh, yeah, when the CPU takes the lead in Knockout Tour, that's always a little frustrating for sure. Okay, my acceleration is not doing me any favors here. But even in regular racing, the rubber banding on the CPUs is a bit much, honestly. I think I'm about to lose despite having a goal. Oh, wait. I think I just made it. Somehow. Jury's out on whether I deserve to, but we'll take it. I cannot believe I avoided all that. Ow. Like another. Tight corridor. That's unfortunate. What? Okay, well, I'm out. Oh wait, maybe not. We're still pretty early in this section of the lap. Yeah, you're right. If you're, I feel like if you're a Knockout Tour, unless the player in first place makes a big mistake, you're basically just going to stay in first. Wow, all those mushrooms and I'm still in 18th. This is not a good position to be in. Hopefully the next batch of items helps me out a little more. No food or movies. I'm out of here. Wait, they gave me the shock. Oh, I'm about to be a pain, I have a feeling. Right about now! We'll work with this. We can work with this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the rubber banding, I think, for the CPUs is probably the strongest it's been since Mario Kart 64. It's a little nuts. I sound more like a Shy Guy than like Birdo right now. had a feeling Fishbone was going to intercept that item block, so I was like, I might as well grab the next one. Skip! Chuck! Why'd you turn around like that? Okay. Well. I just thought it was kind of funny that Charging Chuck is supposed to be capable of multiple sports, but he always dresses for football. Like, I've seen him play baseball in his... Like, could you imagine if they put Charging Chuck in a new Mario baseball game? Actually, could you imagine if they made a new Mario baseball game? Although I don't know how they could possibly improve on the Wii and GameCube games, honestly. And Mario sports games are a lot weaker than they used to be in general, so I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if a new one would be a good idea anyway, because I don't think they made a single good Mario sports game for the Switch. They made a few decent ones, but none of them were good, you know? I'm just bad at riding there. It's hard to balance 24 racers. I won't say I think Nintendo did a perfect job, but, you know, at least they tried. I still think the item balance, ironically, makes more sense than Sonic Racing Crossworlds does. But I might just sound biased for saying that. Okay, I cannot see. Play it by ear. There we go. William. Oh, I gift that landing badly. Ugh, drive down the river. I think the Mario Circuit one is my least favorite, but this one is definitely scary. I think of Jonah VeggieTales movie. Drive into the river, Bob. Yeah, drive into the river, Bob. Also, can somebody explain to me why the Bob the Builder theme goes as hard as it does? Did you know, apparently that song was like top of the UK charts for Christmas of 2000. Like, there were hip-hop tracks and like other like large artists who apparently had been consistently near the top of the British charts for years and years. I want to get toward that. Yeah, apparently they all got trounced by Bob the Builder. And if you listen to the song, it's like, yeah, I get it. The extended theme for that show goes hard. It's a lot more. It's a lot more than it needs to be, and I love it. So, whoa! Okay. Well, I didn't expect to shoot first from that, but it was interesting. I got a bomb. Wait, fifth or better? Oh, well, I'm done. I didn't even see who passed me, actually. Oh, well. Shy Guy seems to be doing pretty good. Oh. Got passed by the fish bones. Shy Guy again. Oh! Race is over. That was fast. Huh, okay. I appreciate Lakitu's, You know what's bad? So, having studied up on Japanese, I know it's supposed to be more like Lakitu. But I keep calling him Lakitu because I'm, like... I've been calling him that for so long, saying Lakitu feels different, and, like, it's hard for me to adjust my brain. Lakitu. Lakitu. It just... It's not a hard word to pronounce. I'm just so used to saying it one particular way. Okay, so this is the drill rally. So this is one of those new rallies you mentioned. I don't know if we played this yet or not, but I guess we'll find out. Looks like it's mostly a straight line. Here we go. I guess that explains the drill name. There's a blue Yoshi ahead of us named Daddy-O. Big fish. Wait, I'm in first? How did that happen? Oh, okay. I'm being passed up by Kawaii the Swoop and Wario. King Boo. Swirly, swirly. Ow. There we go. Doesn't help a lot, but, you know, any speed boosting item feels better than an attack item, generally speaking. Owie. Mario's just emoting on me. Oh, I missed all the items, and that time it was just me completely missing them. Oops. Okay, well. At least I can get some... Take out. Maybe not. Maybe not. Can I get this? Really? I think I might just be out by nature of missing that item block, chat. We'll find out in a minute. So if I didn't get that one, I was absolutely guaranteed to be doing. Well, let's see what I get. I have to hope this works. That works. We'll take it. I'm generally shocked I got away with that, but hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not going to follow the fire brother. I do not wish to do that. Okay, that was scary. Ow! Well, at least I threw one of the shells before the others exploded all over me immediately. Big Yoshi. Okay, I am now charging Chuck. Charging Chuck is struggling to keep his position. Real close. Okay! We're alive! Yay! I wasn't really sure for a minute there. Okay, that wasn't good driving, but we'll take it. I don't know why I'm in first. I actually don't know. I don't feel like I should be. cheeseburger hat. That's funny. I like that. And who's wearing it? I can't tell. Ooh, that's a lot of hammers. Really? You're in my way, Chuck. Nom. I knew I wasn't getting that blue shell, so I figured I'd better settle for what I could get. I don't know if I feel good about this. Let's find out. By stuff. No! Oh my god, that was terrifying. Stop hitting me. There we go. Woo! Ooh, tailgate. Tailgate Rosalina for a moment there. Now it's tailgate Daisy. Nope, no, Daisy's a little faster than I am. So instead... instead of tailgating, we'll just get right up in their business. I guess that's kind of the definition of tailgating, but you know. I just think it's very funny that Wario got a cheap B Mario knockoff costume. I think that is objectively very funny. I also think I'm getting lousy items. I'm in dead last, and they gave me 2 offensive items with no targeted range. Actually, one was a feather, so less than that. My goose is cooked. I am out of this race. Oh well. Yeah, I do not understand that RNG. That was absolutely the worst set of items I could have been given for that position. I would have liked to make it further, but you know how it is. Doink. Sorry about that. Remember when Lakitu used to take like 9.5 years to fish you out from the track, and now he does it in like 2.5 seconds. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, looks like 3 bots. That's not so bad. Sweet. Sorry, bad joke. Bad pun. I already know if I compete for the takeout, I'm not going to get it, so let's grab an item instead, and then the next batch of takeout instead. Okay, well that's not super useful. But hey, at least I've got a burrow. Birdo with cool threads. Am I dating myself by saying that? Cool threads. Can someone explain to me, like... one of these days, sorry, not somebody, one of these days I gotta look into, like, how people refer to changes in fashion and the terms they come up with for them. Because some of them I cannot quite connect the dots, like, at all. Oh my gosh! This game is killing me! It's killing me! Brutal. The 3 coins, yeah, exactly. Well, if no one else passes me, I can probably make it to the end. I don't know what a single mushroom is supposed to do for me, but okay. Excuse me. Nice. You're not See, I'm vaguely familiar with that meme, but I don't really get it. Like, what? Huh? Why? Explain! I'm so out of the loop. The more I think I understand about humans, the more I'm confused about whether I actually understand them. I remember those snowmen with the bucket hats in Mario Kart 64. You hit one of those things, your race was basically over. You just had to start the whole game over at that point. Because not only would they throw you into the stratosphere, but like... Not only would they throw you into the stratosphere, which they definitely would, but if you hit the next one after it, it would do the same thing over again. So once you were in that area, you were basically just doomed altogether. Bullet Bill seemed like a really corny way to get through, but it was also, I think, my only hope. So, you know what? We'll go with it. Flame Yoshi is currently playing Splatoon. I didn't watch the direct for the new Splatoon game. Can somebody who did tell me what they think of it? I heard good things, but, you know. Everyone dies? Again? Okay, well, I didn't get to keep my items, so that's too bad. It looks good? Yeah, I figured I was probably gonna buy it. Oh, no! No, that was the final push. Come on, hang in there, Birdo. Hang in there! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm excited for when it comes out. I do want to play it. Of course, I also want to play that new Yoshi game. I have a lot of games I want to play right now. Not enough time to play all of them. Well, let's see. 12th or better, and I'm dead last. Or 8th or better, and I'm dead last. Might be a little early to throw the shock. The counterpoint, it'd be very funny. Chat, did that count as playing dirty? Because I didn't feel like the most ethical thing I've ever done in a video game. But it was very effective. Alright, step 1. Make it through this straightaway without getting killed by Spike. Failed. I already died. It's okay, though. Blue shell's coming. Enough. The blue shell would have killed me anyway, so it's all good. Wait, why am I first? How did this happen? It's primarily single-player focused. I can live with that. I do like single-player campaigns. I've always liked Splatoon's single-player campaigns. They're actually one of the things that kept me coming back, so I am all for that, personally. I don't need that item in the slightest. That's unfortunate. Ah, okay. Oh, you all just kept going. Oh, come on. That's rude. Okay, well, I'm gonna get dead last again. But hey! At least I made it all the way to the final stretch. Where did you get that? No! That was the... Okay. Well. Oh well. I thought I had a chance for a moment. Fourth is still not bad, though. In Knockout Tour, that's pretty great. So I'm gonna take it and be happy with it. Bum, bum, bum. This is a cool course. I like this one. Oh, sorry, Toad. Okay, well. Just kind of jumped off of him, so he didn't seem to mind. I like how the little light poles just kind of bounce off the side. Like, they put bollards here, but they don't seem to be very useful since they can't stop Birdo on a bicycle. Do 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 do. Birdo, why are you giving him such a dirty look for? I didn't get an item, but I did at least get takeout. Counts for something, right, chat? Especially when the items are so close in this course. I had a vague hint that the next Splatoon game would be single-player focused. But, you know, confirmation is good to have. Did anybody play the Metroid Prime game that came out a while ago? I really didn't get an item. That's unfortunate. It didn't respawn in time. Okay. At least I get a few coins. A very few. That'd be... Oh boy. Do I get another item, or is my goose cooked? Let's find out. Whew! Just made it. That's unfortunate. Sped up right into an explosion. Just throw the... Ow. Throw the gold shell away. In there. Oh, that's weird. I got hit. Ooh. I was trying to say I must have spent one of my mushrooms too early, but I got blown up, so. Sick tailwind use. Thank you. Interesting. Okay, I survived that. I don't know how, but I'll take it. I'm going over here now. I do not wish to follow the boomerang of the brothers. Ow! Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. If you look closely, chat, you'll see where I fumbled. X. Oh, I understand. I was like, what took me out? The star. The star took me out. The star may be nerfed, but it still can hurt you if you're, like, directly contacted by it. So, that tracks. That was a solid hit. Whoa! Okay, well, if I do make it to this next lap, it won't be because of skill, it'll be luck. Yep, it was luck. That was the last one in. We'll take it. That's wild. We don't have the usual sub-weapons. Flyfish aren't shielded and can be attacked directly. Well, that sounds amazing, because I cannot stand flyfish. They drive me crazy. Big fan of flyfish getting nerfed. Makes sense that they would tweak some of the weapons, though, especially for a single-player campaign. Like, if it's not Turf War, it makes sense that they want to, you know, tweak it a little, right? It seems completely practical. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That was dicey, but we'll take it. I didn't know if that was going to work, but it seemed worth trying. No! I got hit once and I'm dead, chat. No! Oh well. Well, that was sad, but we tried. Just notice I'm being stared at by a Piplup plushie. Stop giving me that look. I tried my best. Take me over to Moo Moo Meadows. I wish to roam amongst... Give me home on the range. Where the cows operate motorcycles. Do you blink? What? What? Oh! I wasn't even trying to hit the cow. I was trying to go around it. There we go. Yeah, I got hit by one. Count them, one. And that was an immediate death. Alright, Heart Rally. Nintendo's got to add some more costumes. That'd be cool. Nintendo has an interesting DLC record. They'll be like, alright, that's enough. You don't need to make anything else for that game. And then a decade later, they're like, so we've added an expansion pack that basically doubles all the features. It's free. And you're like, on one hand, that's really cool. On the other hand, what kind of timing is that? Remember when they did that to New Leaf? And it was like, isn't the 3DS like, you know, kind of on its last legs? And they're like, counterpoint, photo mode. Ow. And then they added a pretty large DLC pack to this Animal Crossing too. It's just funny that seems to be their strategy for a lot of games now. Alright, we'll give you the complete product. Come back in 3 to 5 years and maybe we'll add something to it. It's like, why are we doing it that way? If I had to guess, it's probably in part because of Nintendo trying to, you know, have that apparent external commitment to still giving us a completely finished product out of the gate, which makes sense. Because remember when we got Mario Strikers Charged, or whatever the soccer game was for the Switch, you know, the really bad one, and it didn't have Daisy in the playable roster at the beginning, she was DLC. Remember that? I remember that. I don't know, Luma, I feel like in terms of DLC, Nintendo doesn't usually charge as much up front. Like, yeah, you can, like, I will say, I think Pokemon as of late has definitely been an exception. Oh, you want Pokemon Sword and Shield to be good? Just spend another $30. It's like, I'm not doing that. Mostly because I don't think anything could make Pokemon Sword and Shield good. But, you know, Splatoon stuff is usually $20, and Mario Kart expansion packs were $20 until, yeah, honestly, they just were. So, you know. We've also done quite a bit of free DLC, so, like, that's kind of my point. Like, I don't love DLC as a concept to begin with, but I feel like in terms of how predatory you can be about it, Nintendo's not... what was that? Nintendo's not as bad as some, you know? But I have said before, I wish gaming was a more accessible thing by default, and that hasn't changed. So, let's get the star out of the way, it's useless. They're giving me another one. Don't you know, you don't understand. The problem is distance. It's not that I don't have attack items, it's that I'm too far away from anybody to attack them. Well, at least I've caught up with the pack. That counts. have a bad feeling. Okay, is there a reason you dropped me off in the sandbar? That seems so oddly specific. That's right. Most of the Mario Kart 8 roster should have been skins. I mean, the Mario Kart 8 roster isn't bad, but it definitely has a lot of filler in it. It's like, okay, did anybody actually want Pink Gold Peach? Was anybody chomping at the bit for Metal Mario? Do you know anyone who wanted to play Ludwig more badly than any other character? Because I don't. And then on the flip side of that, there's this game, which has so many characters all the time. Wouldn't it be cute, though, if they gave skins to the little NPCs? I want to see what Touring Goomba looks like. Okay, well, I didn't get my item, and I ran into a car, so that's nice. I went to a Crane Game Arcade on Monday, chat. I actually won again. I got 3 prizes. I was very proud of myself. And a little surprised. One of them was a Pommy plush. Okay, well, I am now in dead last. Let us see if I can do anything. Will the game give me items I can use, or will it be a boomerang for some weird reason? Close enough. Grab some dry fruit. Well, I still got an item, so that's good at least. I'm in last. That's less good. Not last. Close to last. Not ideal, regardless. Now I'm in last. This keeps happening. Why does Pauline only have one costume? I didn't realize Pauline only had one costume. I assumed she had more. Because I feel like I've unlocked at least 2 for her. Maybe I'm wrong. Chat, I have the opportunity to be in Innocence. Should I do it now? You know what? Now seems like a good time. Yeah, that seems reasonable. What am I being transformed to? Oh, I'm Bitty Bud again. Cute. I don't know why, but for a while I thought these guys were called Bitty Bugs. I don't know why. Stay away from that gold shell. I don't want any part of that. I don't know if I want to be in first place right now either. I feel like... sometimes I don't want to be in first, you know? Being this close to the end is nice. Okay. We made it to the final stretch. Why, thank you. I was rather proud of it, not gonna lie. mushroom's good. Not as good as I need, though. Got one of you. Ah! That was it! That was it, chat. That was what I needed. Well, bad RNG. That's okay, though. Third place is still really good. And I already got first earlier, so, you know, this is all just icing on the cake, right? Yeah, you're right, though. The Switch did hype her up quite a bit. I feel like the problem with Rosalina. I feel like the problem with Pauline, though, is they still haven't quite figured out, like... They haven't figured out how to give her a personality that isn't music. Like, her personality trait basically comes down to helps Mario or helps Donkey Kong using music, which isn't a bad, you know, attribute to have, but when you've been ignored by the franchise for 30 years, you are going to be supplanted. Like, there's a lot of mascot characters that have had time to take the spotlight before you. Like, I can guarantee you more people know who Yoshi is than who Pauline is, right? He's had years of time to get ahead of her, and he's not even the only character. There's, you know, your Toads, your NPCs, your Luigis. There's so many other characters whose role it has been to help Mario or even to help Donkey Kong. Long since Pauline sort of was just ignored except for that Mario vs. DK spinoff. But it's just like, it's hard to carve out a niche specifically for her. I feel like they're getting closer, but it's definitely harder. Especially when you also give her the added thing of she's also a politician. Like, they want her to be, like, a princess, but they also... There's no other way to put this. Pauline doesn't look, art style-wise, like a match for the other three. She doesn't look so out of whack that she doesn't fit, but she definitely doesn't have Peach, Daisy, Rosalina proportions. You know what I mean? She's different. She's different. She almost looks like she could be from another game. So I think that's the problem. They're not quite sure what to do with this character. After reintroducing her almost a decade ago, they haven't really done a lot to distinguish her other than she can use music to be helpful to the heroes, which is, you know, cool. As a character who's, you know, a big fan of musical heroes, I like it. But we also haven't had a game that took place in her domain, like, at all, since Super Mario Odyssey. So she's not getting a lot of time in the spotlight for main games, and I don't think she justifies her presence as a spin-off character as much as other characters who've been doing it for much longer, like Waluigi or Daisy or Rosalina even. So I think that's probably the problem. I like Pauline as a character, but I don't think she's been fleshed out enough yet. I do think, though, that the reason that Donkey Kong Bonanza is the way it is because they're making an attempt to change that. But, you know, that game faces the challenge of being a Switch 2 exclusive. And also, it adds some additional complexity by giving us, essentially, baby Pauline. Like, yeah, she's less baby than Baby Mario or Baby Rosalina, who I still don't get, but she's still baby. Why did a message get deleted? I'm confused. What happened? Owie! Oh, he spoiled something? Oh, no worries. Thanks for catching that, though. Yeah, I still have to finish the game. Anyways, I don't know. Like I said, I might not be being fair to her right now, but that's just my theory as to why they're kind of struggling to distinguish her a little bit. But I hope they do. She's an iconic part of the franchise and deserves the attention. I'd argue she's done significantly more to be useful in terms of her in-game appearances than some of the characters that Mario is more commonly associated with, so. I am just not being able to regain any speed. I keep getting hit by stuff. Heck. Wrapped up in the rant. That's fair. I've done that. You've all heard me express opinions. Okay, the fact that we're entering Lulu Meadows and a cow is in first place is, I think, very funny. You know what? Home field advantage. I get it. I didn't get that item because Toadette's the entire thing. That's just rude. That's just rude. None of you people know proper driving etiquette. I didn't know if I was going to survive that one. Ah! Wow, Karma came for me real fast, didn't it, chat? Did you see that? Good grief. I got exploded 3 different times. What's all these spoilers? What are you all doing? I think I just blew up a bunch of bitty buds with a ball bomb. I feel good about that. What are you all doing up there? I'm getting caught up in the race and I just keep looking at message redacted, message redacted, message redacted. Hey, welcome back, Dusty. Hopefully you got the... Hopefully you have a stable connection now. Ah! That's a banana peel. I hope whatever that was okay. I'm a little alarmed at how much redacting I just saw. Everybody good? Are you good? Anyways, I hope Pauline gets some more spin-off attention. But I also think it'd be cool if the Goombas got costumes. I feel like it'd be cool if every character in this game had more costumes. Reactions. Am I a raw reactor? Aren't I pretty chill when I react to things? Okay, Boo just stole my mushroom. Rude. Now, if I recall, Shiny, you said this is your least favorite part of the of trying to do a rally, and you know what? I kind of get it. I still think that Mario Circuit is more terrifying to me personally, but the number of turns and things to run into and the way that you can get, like, completely bodied by the track, yeah, that's scary stuff, honestly. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I'm just gonna eat this now and hope that I don't die immediately. Ooh, this is scary. Yeah, I concur. It is pretty RNG dependent. I saw that coming. No, I don't want this. I don't want it. I don't want it. Get rid of the boomerang. Oh my goodness! Well, now I'm last. Going into the very final twist. I think I might be toast, chat. Yeah, even a bullet bill wasn't going to save me from that. That went about as badly as it possibly could have. Oh well. If it was the shock, then the bullet, yeah, I bet you're right. I bet you're right. That probably would have saved me. But I could not recover in time. Oh well. That's Mario Kart. We are going to teleport up to Acorn Heights. Teleportation. It's very fun. I mean, I get why, but it is still very funny to me that they implemented fast travel in an open world racing game. Where the whole idea is that you drive to places. But I get why they did it. Like, I totally do. Okay, Acorn Rally. You know, I remember when I heard the powerful Mario theme in Super Mario 64, you know, specifically the one that's more heavily associated with a wing cap. And then hearing it in Yoshi's Island and realizing it started off as basically a Super Nintendo song is very funny to me. Like, it started off as a Yoshi's Island track, and then they just kept going with it. I think that's very funny. Ow. Triple mushrooms in 20th place. Oh, I just realized I should probably take these ramps. Oh, it's a chain chomp. Does anyone else still call them chain chomps even when they're off the chain? No? Like, I know I'm not. I can't be the only one. Why are there so many chomps? The internet, yeah. You don't hear that one. You do hear that one as more of a meme. For sure. Wario time. Alright, who should I race as for the next knockout tour, Chad? I'll let you all decide. If you have an opinion. Wow, that was a lot of fireballs, and I'm surprised I didn't hit any of them, honestly. I really expected to. You're forever going to call them Wong Wong. I mean, that's fair. Hey, take out, give it to me, so I can use it immediately when we get an item. I didn't get the item! How do I keep missing the item box? Heck. Shoot. There we go. Well, that was a diabolical place for the shock. Use that tailwind for something. Just noticed this is a Mario player named Nabbit. I missed it. I really needed it that time. No! Give me the tailwind, come on. I think that was some of the worst luck I've ever had. I managed to miss 3 item boxes in a row. Anyways, does anyone have an opinion about my next racer, or should I just keep going with Birdo? You can't call the Goomba shoe anything other than Karibo's shoe. Yeah, that is kind of funny. How that translation error, or lack of translation error, made its way in there, honestly. You're right, I only have unlocked one costume for Pauline. Weird. His eyes are so much more ominous in this game. Alright, we'll pick Racer Pauline. Oh. I feel like acceleration is going to be more important here. I'll go with the dolphin bike. Do 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 do. 67.96, huh? I wonder if we can break 7,000. Oh gosh, we've been at this for 2.5 hours, huh? That's wild. I still think the ability to strike multiple emotes doing a trick is one of my favorite additions to this game. Even if I do occasionally think of Sonic Crossroads Racing while doing it, which is funny because I'm pretty sure this game did it first. Well, that was scary. I was like, I don't want to be a part of that. This is the part where I say I don't want it. Stronger than I've been before. Well, somebody just managed to take out all 3 of my banana peels. That was weird. Ow. I missed my item, and I'm falling off the track. So now I'm in deep trouble. Didn't get an item, and I fell off the track. Not great for a knockout tour. But where'd the ice bowl come from? I didn't even see him. I like how I'm so far away from the other racers, but I can't even hear them doing stuff. Okay, well, that's as good a time as any. It's now or never. Whew! Legitimately shocked I got away with that, but I'm not complaining. Do it again. Hopefully I won't be in a situation where I have to. Also, does anybody else think it's kind of weird that, like, I'm pretty sure Pauline's a heavyweight. I know Rosalina has been before, but Yoshi's not. It's like, do you expect me to believe that either of these 2 individuals weigh less than a 7-foot-tall dinosaur? Like, I understand he's scaled down for a lot of spin-off games, but Yoshi is not small. So I was kind of crack up when it's like, heavyweights. It's like, okay. Why is Yoshi not considered a heavyweight? He's a Smash heavyweight with weird mobility for a heavyweight. Nintendo logic, tall girl equals heavyweight. Yeah, it does seem to be that way, doesn't it? Which is made even funnier because Peach is, of course, you know, one of the original racing lightweights. No! Wow, that was terrifying. That was also a very close shave. Ah, that's a wall. I found the wall, chat. Okay, we're alive. Beware the sidestepper. Ow. 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 We got the tailgating bonus off of Luigi twice, and I still wasn't passing him. That's very funny to me. I don't need the golden shell. Ever. The golden shell is always the worst choice. Stop giving it to me. Sorry, Pauline, that can only be one. Sorry, Luigi, that can only be one. I don't want the Cataquack. I don't want it. 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 I wasn't actually trying to immediately use the bullet bill, but honestly, now is probably as good a time as any. That's also why the Conquistadors. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of see that being a heavyweight. Ostriches are pretty big birds. Wow, I dodged all that? That's kind of shocking. Alright, time to throw that. I remember one time Kamek actually got me kicked out of the knockout race. I messed up my turn, and I got passed by everyone in the process. It was so weird. I was like, huh, I didn't even know that could happen. Alright, so all those offensive items didn't do anything for me. Hopefully one of these will work out. I'm still lost. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Turn, turn, turn! Ow! I'm out.
Next time for sure.
I'm out. Oh well. Oh, next race. Do 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 do. That was close, but I didn't have an item. If I'd gotten just one more item, I might have been okay, but I keep missing items when I really desperately need them. Not gonna lie, I'm just doing this because I think it's funny. Oh, okay, there is an end. I guess there is an out of bounds, chat. I got yoinked back onto the track. I didn't even know I was leaving the track. I thought I'd already left the track. That's very funny, actually. I knew you'd take the outside box. I was like, alright, I'm not gonna fight with you for it. Take the one slightly inside, it's fine. Alright. Got a quack. I do not need a banana peel, Nintendo. Never in the history of Mario Kart has anyone needed a banana peel. Not helpful. Woo! Excuse me, sorry. That's a lot of bombs. That's a lot of bombs. It's big, Waluigi. Ow. I guess we'll just deploy that immediately because it's, you know, not helping. Oh, that's a big ball. I'm in 20 seconds. This is not great. Oh, you're in 22nd? Banana peel. That's something I can use. I'm worried about getting hit with a shock. We're gonna use it now. Yep, good call! I had a feeling. I was like, if somebody else were, if I were me and I had the shock, I would deploy it right after I figured everyone got their items, and that's when I would want that bullet bill environment. Where did you come from? Oh, there goes my drift, and suddenly I drop 15 places, 13 places, flat, 15 places. Wow. That... Well, that doesn't feel correct. That was something. I am a little annoyed at that one, just a bit. That was pretty horrendous, and I feel like I just genuinely got hosed over pretty badly on that one. Oh well. I was at a Best Buy the other day, and I saw, what's it called? I saw those plastic wheels that you can put Joy-Cons in. They're making them for the Switch, too. I don't know if even Nintendo's making them anymore. I think somebody else was making them. Does anyone else find it funny that there's still a market for that? Like, I remember when it was on, like, it was a big deal for the Wii, but, like, Switch 2? Really? Is there still a market for it? There must be, because somebody's making it, but I'm still surprised. Alright, we probably got 1 or 2 races left, so let's see how we do. I might be struggling because I don't drive with a lot of heavyweights. But I also did just have some really rotten RNG and matching there. That was about as bad as it could have gone. Got hit with everything right near the end and had no recovery option. It's just how it goes. That's Mario Kart for you. Oh, I got banana peeled. That was a bad time to use the mushroom. I was like, okay, I'll use the mushroom now. Immediately gets bodied by a banana peel. Whoopsies. It's all about, it's amazing how much is luck and timing and how many, like, semi-guesses you have to make Like I said, though, that's part of the fun, right? It wouldn't be Mario Kart without the nonsense RNG. Like, if this game was perfectly predictable, it just wouldn't be the same. It would be as fun. It wouldn't be Mario Kart. You're supposed to... You're supposed to feel the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Especially the agony of, well, that was absolutely out of line. Wow, back-to-back golden shells. I'm surprised they didn't hit each other, to be honest. Bullet bills, I got my last red shell. Oh, there's so much happening. Right, well, I got an item, so it's good enough. Okay. Single mushroom is kind of scary. What was that?
I'll do better.
What in the actual heck was that? What hit me? Was that a skeeter? Why did I go flying 12 feet to the right? I've never taken knockback like that in this game from anything. What was that? I'm genuinely mad about that one. What was that? Are you crazy, game? That knocked me so far back, I thought I was about to go out of bounds. Oh, their tops are bouncy, but I didn't hit it by the top. I got smacked into it from the side. Wow, that was just really unlucky, I guess. Oh well. That felt weird. But, you know. Gotta say, I'm not sure Pauline's my character, Shiny. I don't think I've done better than 12th the entire time. Hi, Tux. Don't let these guys into Smash. Yeah, seriously, right? It was the most unfortunate collision I've ever experienced in this game, totally. Like, by a long shot. It was not close. Interactions like that make you wonder if the game's about to, like, just crash on you. Road ragey? Yeah, seriously. There's so much going on all the time. I don't want the hammers. Stop giving me hammers. Never give me hammers, Nintendo. Please, no more hammers. I do not benefit from the use of the hammers. Actually, to be honest, most offensive items in this game are just less useful than speed items. Okay, this is actually worse than the hammers. Get rid of that. I do not wish it. I do not wish to encounter it, to see it, to be a part of it. I don't actually see anyone in 6th place or above, so they must be doing really well for themselves. Survive that. We'll find out, though. I lost all my shells. Okay. Marines aren't great, but I can work with them, especially because of what I... Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I was looking forward to grabbing an item there, and I got stopped. Got intercepted by Mario, the man in red. Right, sorry about that. I think we'll be fine for this first step, though. We only need to be in 20th, and we're in a single digit, so it's... I have no idea what hit me. Anyways. So it's fine. Okay, now I'm charging Chuck all of a sudden. Okay. I've been trying to do that, Tux. I have been trying very hard to do that. It is not going well. Even the star does not help. I've noticed that. The star is actually possibly the worst it has ever been in Mario Kart in this game for some reason. They nerfed the heck out of it. It's borderline useless because it provides no speed boosts that's worth writing home about. And hitting people is hard because they always have speed boosts ahead of you, so it's not the most practical thing to have around. It just isn't. Looks like we switched back to regular Halloween. Well, I think I'm gonna survive this despite all those pass-ups. Yep, it's good. I should have seen that coming. Let's see if I can get an item. Yes, alright. For a second I thought that was a bomb. I think I'll survive that, even though it was kind of scary. They've nerfed bagging a little bit, but I get what you're saying. That was weird, but okay. Ow. Oh. Can I have a good item, please? It's not good. This is unfortunate. Let's see what I can do. Excuse me? Yeah, go ahead. Keep tailgating me. I think I'm out, chat. I don't think I can recover without any items. Well, that doesn't help either. I'm done. Oh well. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do one more and then that'll be the last one. Just because I would like to see if I can do a little better, because I have had nothing but bad races with switching to Pauline. I've gotten bodied in every race I've played with her so far, and I'm trying to figure out if that's, you know, trying to figure out if that's a result of RNG or if I need to beef up my heavyweight game. Okay, well, I was trying to get that peach medallion that I spotted. The dress would have never survived another elimination anyway. thought I could climb that, but I guess not. Now you're just camping, seriously. They have one bot, and it's a Wario. The Wario bot. Boomerang! Boomerang! Let's see how this goes. How do I keep missing the item box? I'm not even going for the one that somebody else is going for half the time. Oh, that's real Wario? I see. Like, how? How does this keep happening to me? There we go. I was really prepared for the third case in a row of not getting any items, to be honest with you all. I was like, well, it's gonna happen again. Alright, we're in Cataquack now. Oh. Oops. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm going over here. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can make it up the... see if we can make... Let's see if we can make it up the stairs without dying. Finish my sentence without getting attacked. Yeah, this is Boomerang Rally. Ow. I'm beginning to think heavyweight racers aren't my aren't my strong suit. At least I didn't fall off the racetrack that time. I didn't realize Mario was Hungarian. Some pretty nasty rubber banding, to be fair. Immediately. I have no time to wait. And no time to waste. That's weird. Why didn't I go through the car when I had the... Okay. I think I must have a sign on Pauline's car that says, "Hit me." Yoshi. Oh, I hit somebody. Oh, hi, Dr. Frog. That's weird. The gold shell actually did something for me. I don't know that it's ever done that before. off, don't fall off, don't fall off the side. No, let's just ghost it now. Where am I going? That's my bad. I just fumbled that badly, chat. That was me. Did she just say that'll do? It won't do. We're on 11. We need to do better. Okay, I don't take the blame for that one. Mario ran into me. What the? Ah! Okay, I can't even see what's happening ahead of me. My gosh. Alright, let's get rid of this thing as quickly as possible because nobody in the history of ever has benefited from it, and that was diabolical. Well, I'm in last. So we'll see what kind of banding I get, I guess. Like how much stuff is in front of me. Come on, game.
I'll do better.
I don't know how I feel about that, Tux. Is it in the game code? That's a horrifying sentence. Everything about that is horrifying. Alright, well, I think I've learned something. I'm not very good at driving as Pauline. I have never been absolutely mollywopped that hard before in back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back races. Like, that wasn't just terrible, that was horrendous. That could not have gone worse. And every time I started to get, like, some momentum, the game was immediately, like, shotgun blast. Straight to my tires. Whew, that was rough. But I do appreciate y'all sticking around for it. I don't know how to feel about that, that Swifty theory, Tux. But yeah, if Pauline's been nerfed, I believe it. I'm going back to Yoshi next time. Let's see, is there somebody we could be raiding? Looks like most of the folks I usually hang out with are offline at the moment. So I guess I will aim to see you all on Sunday. I'll let you know if that changes. Like I said, we're going into a holiday, so my schedule may change last minute. But I will do my best to keep you all abreast of what happens, okay? Mecha Chameleon is Tuesday at 5 p.m. I hope to see you all there. If you want to join, let me know. Otherwise, until we meet again, you take care of yourselves, you stay safe, be kind, have fun, and I'll catch y'all later. Thanks, everybody. Ciao for now. Oh, Pauline, we need to talk.